Students, now we will do exercise 8C, question number 11. By introducing parentheses, evaluate the following. In these questions, we will introduce the parentheses. Why we introduce the parentheses? It makes our answer more meaningful, more understandable. In exercise 8C, up till 1 to 10 questions, we have done we have learned how to remove pendulum, parentheses, braces, and square bracket. We learned how to remove in those 10 questions. And in these 4 questions, in question number 11, in all its 4 parts, I will explain you and we will learn how to introduce parentheses. Okay, now we will do its part 1. 5 upon 2x plus y upon 2x. You can see both of these are fractions and the denominators are same. When the denominators are same, those fractions are called like fractions, and we can add or subtract the like fractions. Now you can see this is positive sign, and we have to introduce the parenthesis also, keeping in our mind when the denominators are same, we can add the numerators. So we will write 2x in the denominator, and in the numerator we will write 5 plus y. In simple words, that we will write 2x, which is the denominator, and they are like fractions. 2x will be written one time in the denominator, and we can add the numerators. 5 plus y will be added. This shows that this shows that okay, now it's okay. Now, by introducing the parentheses, this is showing clearly that we can add the numerators when the fractions are like. The denominator will be written one time, and we can add the numerators. One more time I will explain it, that these are like fractions. Denominator will be written one time in um, the denominator, and 5 plus y shows that we can add the numerators, and we will write it in the parentheses, and this is how we will introduce the parentheses. In the next question, 24 minus 8y square plus z square. Okay, you can see that 24 and 8y square minus z square. 24 and 8 both are the multiples of 8, or in other words, 8 is the factor of 24 and 8. So we will take, and y square and z square are unlike terms. All these three are unlike terms, but what is common? 24 and 8 is common, and method how to introduce parentheses, we will write 8, it is a common factor, and inside the parentheses we will write. Now I need to know that 8 how many times is equals to 24. 8 3 times is equals to 24. Okay, minus, now again I need to know 8 how many times equals to 8. 8 1 times equals to 8. So 1y square, parenthesis close, plus z square will be outside the parenthesis, means that there is nothing common in this term z square. Only 24 minus 8y square has a common factor which is 8. That 8 is written outside by me, and inside the parenthesis 3 means that 8 times 3 is 24, minus 8 times 1 is 8. Actually, this answer, this is equals to this. 8 times 3 is 24, minus 8 times 1 is 8 y square, and there is nothing in common in z square. Z square will be written outside the parenthesis without any changing. Now let's do the third part. Xy plus zx plus ax. You will notice that these are three unlike terms, but x, and x is a common factor. How to introduce parentheses is the common factor x will be written outside the parentheses. Okay, okay, this is parentheses. Now, out of xy, out of this term xy, x is outside and y will go inside parentheses, plus, now out of this term zx, x is outside and z will go inside. Why is x outside? Because it is a common factor in all the three terms. Again, ax, x is outside and a will be written inside the parentheses. Students, my writing is not that much good because it's very difficult to write on this Zoom whiteboard. So you have to compromise on my writing. Now in this question number 4, x square y plus x square y square plus x square y cube. Focus on the question and you can see x square and y, they are common. Okay, but first I will tell you that x square y means that x square y means that x multiplied by x. Now this dot means multiply. Okay, I'm not putting the sign of multiplication. I'm putting dot, and dot means multiplication. This x square y means x multiplied by x multiplied by y, plus x square y square means that x multiplied by x and y multiplied by y, plus x square cube means that x multiplied by x and y cube means that y multiplied by y multiplied by y. Now we have to need to know that how many x and how many y are common in all these three terms. You can see that x from spotlight, I will explain you. Look, this first x is common in all the three terms. X, second x, second x, second x is common in all the three terms. Y, y, first y, and first y is common in all the three terms. So I will write the common factor x, which was first x, second x, and y. All these factors are common in all the three terms. Okay, students. Now I need to tell you that x square y has a coefficient 1. X square y square has coefficient 1. X square y cube has coefficient 1. All the three terms has one coefficient. When the coefficient is not written, we know that it is understood that the coefficient is 1. Okay, here also coefficient is 1, coefficient is 1, and here also coefficient is 1. In the first term, x square y, both the x, second x and y are common. So these three variables will be written outside the parentheses and only one will be written inside the parentheses. Plus first x, second x and first y. First x, second x and first y is common, which will be written outside, and only this y which is not common will be written inside the parentheses, and this one you can write this one. 1 y means 1y. Now see the third term. First x, second x and first y is common, that is written outside the parentheses. What is uncommon, that is these two y. 1 and these two y. Y and 2 times y is common. Okay. Now in the next step, okay. In the next step now, x multiplied by x means that x square, okay, and y here inside the parenthesis 1 plus 1y or simply y plus 1 y multiplied by y gives us y square. Parenthesis closed. And this is how we introduce the parenthesis. Okay. I hope you can understand it. It was a easy question.